Hi, this is Ernie. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. Today, let's talk about investing in yourself. Yes, different topic, investing in yourself. Um, my health, I used to fly 400,000 miles a year. I was a lifetime consultant. I lived in Singapore. I lived in California, Connecticut, New York, bunch of different places, as well as here in Texas. And my back was aching. I had a chronic back pain. My shoulder froze one time. I need to go get therapy. And I realized what good is making all this money if I'm not going to be able to enjoy it? And I'm going to be in like wheelchair or on like bed, on like spending all my life in bed or at a hospital. So I decide to invest in myself a little bit with all the money that I'm making. Am I buying a like nice car? No, no. Like I think the most expensive thing I bought was the mattress that I got from Tempur-Pedics because believe it or not, one of our like mutual friends is a sports medicine doctor, and he said all the people who have backaches, that's what they recommend. Sleep on Tempur-Pedic mattress. It was like $5,000 or so. So to me, yeah, it was a lot of money, but at the same time, I think it was a very good investment. Yoga mat, great investment. Being able to stretch, whether it's child pose. Another way to invest in yourself, getting books. All the investment books that I recommended, they're in my showcase, like such as Intelligent Investor, Investing 101. So you can improve yourself with knowledge of how money works and how investing works so that you'll be able to benefit from it. Another one, you cannot see because of the screen, but yeah, pickleball paddle. Oh, by the way, we went to play pickleball this morning. This one, so much power, so much spin that when I'm beating him, it's like 11-2 or 11-4. He was very depressed, and I made him like go left and right, and he was completely exhausted. But things like that. I think I mentioned Peloton bike. My wife wanted it. She wanted us to be both healthy. It also comes with an app. App is a little more expensive, but app does yoga, stretching, all kinds. So it was totally, totally worth it. We also bought, like, we went to Costco and got a box of tennis balls so that when weather is nice, she and I can go play tennis as well. So I know I tell a lot of people to cut spending so that you'll be able to invest more, but when you have a good win like what you just did with QBTS making 100% return or SOXL another 91% return, go reward yourself, especially with the one that could potentially be an investment for yourself, like racquetball, exercise equipment. By the way, exercise equipment only if you are dedicated to do this and let it not be used as like a hanger. Some kitchen appliances so that you'll be able to eat a lot healthy. Believe it or not, one of my clients used to manufacture MSG, and you could pretty much assume based on looking at their data and how much money they make, all the restaurants use MSG. I'm not here to make on a case whether it's healthy or not healthy or what the long-term impact is, but MSG and sodium, that much sodium or salt cannot be that healthy for you. So if you decide to make some investment on air fryer or frying pan or something so that you'll be able to cook more at home, please do. And also, cooking at home is tough. So don't not only investing in yourself, but reward yourself from time to time. Take your wife, take your kids out to eat. So this morning, something funny. When I was broke, this is when I had like $6 or even less money. Or I don't remember exactly how much money I had back then. I would make a pot of rice, and I will crack 2 eggs. I pan fry, put it in there, and I sprinkle some sesame oil and a couple seasoning, and that's what I used to eat. And we had leftover rice. So while I was feeding my son, my daughter went to work or went to school with my wife early this morning, and I was eating it, and my son was like, "Daddy, what are you eating?" And I said, "Oh, this is what Daddy used to eat when Daddy was very, very young." He looked at it, and I asked him, "Hey, do you want to have a bite?" He's like, "No, no, not that." Yeah, eating at home could be tough, especially when you are budgeting and trying to minimize spending. Um, so reward yourself a little bit, especially when you have a big win. I know this is very different than what I typically preach and tell you to like cut spending, cut spending, cut spending. But cutting spending, not traveling, it's tough. So go to my video, apply for that build card so that you'll be able to travel for free using mortgage payments or rent. Yes, mortgage payments. I have made separate videos about this, but you get points for mortgages too. So you can travel just a little bit, right? Whatever money that you made, go treat yourself. Not a Louis Vuitton bag or not a brand new car, but a nice meal here and there. And then also to keep yourself healthy, get a pickleball. I'll put a link for that pickleball. That was amazing. I think that is by far the best pickleball paddle that I've ever had or ever tried. So I'll put a link there. But pickleball, exercise machine, yoga mat, whatever it is, I want you guys to make an investment and splurge on those so that you get to keep yourself healthy and live long without having to rely on medicine or surgeries. Hopefully this was your useful content. I know it's a depressing day. Probably is a very good day for you to go out and reward yourself just a little bit, even if it's go to Chick-fil-A and get some ice cream. But hopefully this was a useful content. Please like, repost, and comment if you have any specific questions. And if you have any sensitive question that you don't want to share in public, please send me a direct message. I went through pretty much all my direct messages, so I should be able to respond to you in a timely fashion. And again, don't be depressed. These type of 800 point drop will happen, but in the long run, 30-year, 10, 20, 30-year horizon, this is just a tiny little blip when you look at an S&P 500 chart. Enjoy the rest of your day and rest of your week, and I will see you again tomorrow when I take my wife to Charles Schwab Open Golf Tournament.